raise your hand if you got the cold this month. I'm gonna say I did. I spent a whole week trying to battle the cold. I had fever during the nights, well during the day too, but it just felt even worse at nighttime. I would get congested. It was just horrible, like a really bad cough. So I was really down for like a whole week. I just felt horrible, but I'm back. I'm getting back into things. So as you probably will notice on my Instagram, it's kind of slowed down for the same reason that I was on recovery mode trying to fight off this and I swear I think that it was like a deep throat infection. Okay, I took antibiotics, so I was already taking some at the time, so it just like really knocked me out. Because we are at the end of February and I do have some items that I wanted to share with you guys and talk about them, I decided to do this video into a monthly favorites, and I want to make it more constant every month, more just, you know, bringing you guys the monthly favorites of that month. But instead of actually making this video into a huge one, this might be just because the intro will probably be really long because I'm talking and talking, but I just want to introduce, like, I think I want to make like a series where it's of monthly favorites, but it's only focusing on 5 products, no more than that. It might be anything less than that, but I have to narrow it down to make sure it's only 5 items and not like a huge amount, making it a really long video. Because honestly, I prefer videos that are a little bit more shorter and get to the point right away than ones that are like 10 minutes long and blah 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 and they're talking. It loses my interest, so I don't want you to lose your interest on my videos. So that's why I want to make it only into a 5 item product review. So why don't we just get started with the things that I have been enjoying and really finding just really like my favorites, like my top favorites. I tend not to have a lot of like favorite items, but I do have some. So the very first thing that I want to share with you guys, and this might be a little bit lengthy just because I want to give you all the information that I can about this product. This one is a product that I got from Mexico, and I got it there because you don't need a prescription to actually get it. And here, if I were to go to the dermatologist, not only do I have to pay for visiting the dermatologist, but I would also have to pay for the product itself. And it's like 3-4 times the amount that it cost me to get it in Mexico than it would have to get it here. I know that they run for 125, like a pure product like this would run you around 125, 150 here in the States, while in Mexico I only got it for about $25. Yeah, like I said, I was able to get it without a prescription because basically there you can just go and ask for the things that you need. There's only certain items that you need a prescription for, but not this one. And this is a ratin-a. This is in cream form and it's a 0.1, which is the strongest dosage that you can get, and all you need is like a really small amount. But I do have to, whenever I have a family member going to Mexico, I'm gonna have to order another one because this is like, ratin-a is, I've used it in the past, way a long time ago when I had Kaiser and I had that type of insurance where I can go to the dermatologist and my insurance would cover it. But now that I don't, it's very hard, and I struggled a lot with acne. My skin's already oily, it's very acne prone, and my hormones weren't helping. So I was having like 2-3 years of me battling acne, trying to go on our hormones, on birth control, so that it would control everything. But it was very hard for me to actually control it. It was pretty much something that I couldn't, it was out of my hands. I couldn't do it. I tried benzoyl peroxide, I tried acne.org, I tried all these other stuff that weren't working for me. And a friend of mine, her mom suggested that I should try ratin-a, and I had tried it in the past, but not on its own. I had it with like another medication and like another like skincare stuff, so never on its own. And this time when I went into Mexico, I decided to go and look for it, and I found it, and it was like 25 bucks is what I paid for. And I started using it when I got back, And I only use like a really small pea size amount because, like I said, this is the highest dosage that you can get. There's another one which is a 0.02 and then a 0.05, but the 0.1 is like the highest that you can go. So I only grab like a small pea size amount, and then like I dab it over my face, and then I spread it over with my fingers, and I have seen such an improvement. Not only has it helped with my acne, I got like this one right here. This is like the only one that I got from my like monthly, and usually when I do get my monthly, it's like a whole mess of them coming out, and then like throughout the month I always have like one on my face, two on my face, but this time I have nothing. Like I have this small one for my monthly, and once that one is gone, like I will have nothing for the rest of the month, which is absolutely amazing to me because I used to be like pimple face all the time, and it's absolutely annoying when you do your makeup and you don't have that clean, clear face. It's absolutely annoying when there's always like a pimple, a blemish, something. And my skin was like, my face was getting really messed up with all these acne that it was leaving blemishes behind, and this is actually taking care of that as well. I was getting hyperpigmentation as well, which I don't know what was causing that, but I think it was the birth control itself that was causing the hyperpigmentation, and that's completely starting to fade away. My blemishes are lighter, and even my wrinkle on my forehead, it has actually receded a little bit. It's a little bit lighter than what it used to. It's a little bit less deeper and less noticeable, and that's how I like wrinkle my forehead a lot. Then you can actually see it, but now it's gotten a lot better. So this is really good for like minimizing the pores as well, and my pores have shrunk quite a lot because my pores were like huge volcano craters, and now they're gotten a lot more finer. So absolutely addicted to this. I've been using it, and I use, like I said, a little pea size amount, and that's what I've been using. So if you're able to get somehow, some way, get your hands on this. If you do get it here in the States, unfortunately you probably will have to pay quite a bit. I know my insurance covered only a portion of it when I did have it, so you're still gonna end up paying like $25, $50, whatever your deductible only covers, because it is a pricey cream, but it's well worth it. Like, it has made such a huge difference in my skin that now it's like I'm getting to a point where I will no longer be able to, like, well, not be able to, but no longer have the need to actually wear makeup every single day, because everything is just clearing up so nicely, and I'm totally in love and addicted to this product. So this is the ratin-a cream. The next item that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Skindanavia. I've been using these products for the past couple weeks, and I've been using it on myself and on my clients. I've tested it on them as well, and I have gotten good feedback from them. The very first one, I have two of them that I'm going to be sharing with you, and this one is the primer spray, and this one is the finishing spray. So you spritz it on your face, which is, when you spritz it, you get a fine mist, an even mist, because I've had issues in the past with other products that don't necessarily give you an even mist. You get sprayed more one side than the other. So this one gives you a nice finish mist, so it just gives you the right amount that you need to keep that makeup locked in place. And then the finish spray, once after you have completed your whole face, you want to go ahead and spritz it with this one, and that will seal it and lock it into place. Is they make sure that your makeup stays in place up to 16 hours. So you're gonna have a really long day. These are the items that you want to make sure you place on first and after you're done, so that you can have makeup staying power for up to 16 hours. So it is very useful for those who have oily and combination skin. It keeps makeup in place by keeping the pores open and clean. It doesn't it prevents anything from like your makeup spreading and making your pores look larger. So this is very helpful. I've seen it actually work. I've used it before, and my makeup looks really good. I don't get as oily. I do get some oily because I mean, what can you do? You really can't like just block the pores or anything. So they do breathe, they release some oil, but it's not as much as it tends to be. And I'm really enjoying how this one has a primer, because I was using my Fix Plus to actually prime the skin before I apply anything on myself and on clients. But now that I have one specially made for, you know, priming, it's absolutely awesome. And then I have the setting spray, which is gonna lock and seal everything into place. A discount code, if I do have it available to you guys, it'll be right below, so you guys can get 15% off your orders of the Skindanavia setting sprays. So the very next item that I wanted to share with you guys is a new addition to my brush collection, and I actually wanted to do a video only dedicated to brushes, telling you which ones are good ones to get, which ones you can get more for your buck. So maybe that one in the future, if you guys are interested, let me know, comment below, and I will totally do a video dedicated to my brush collection. But this next one is a new addition to my collection, and this one is a Real Techniques brush. You can find them at Ulta. I think they have them at Target as well, and there's probably other places where they have them now, but I think Walmart has them as well. So this one's a Real Technique brush, and this is number 203, and it's a Bold Metals. It's from the Bold Metal collection. So as you can see, it's like silver, and it's really cute, really nice. It has a good weight to it, and it's very similar to those of the MAC 217 brushes. I believe that's the number for those, if the number did not fade away. Yeah, 217 brush from MAC. This one's a little bit has more weight to it than the actual MAC 217 brush, and it's a lot more fluffier, more rounder than the 217. I'm sorry, they're a little bit dirty. I did use them today. So this one's more rounder, more fluffier than the 217 from MAC, and the handle is a lot longer. So they are longer, and I think that's very helpful because you can actually get all the way back here, so you can actually get a really light-handed application and just go back and forth and like really work it in, and it really doesn't pack on the product like this one does. As you can see, this one's like really dirty because it's holding on to a lot of product, while this one only holds what you need, and then you can just take some off, tap some off, and then apply it to the area where you need it and start blending it in, and it transfers on more onto the eyelid rather than it holding a bunch of product on the brush itself. So that's one thing that I really liked about this brush. I do have other brushes from this company as well, and if you don't know or you're not familiar with the Real Techniques, I'll give you the lowdown on the company itself. Real Techniques is a company that was created by two YouTube gurus. Their names, they're actually sisters, Sam and Nick. They have made this company, and they've done so many, like, their brushes are really good. Real Technique brushes are quality, and they are at a good price. You get a really good price for brushes like these. These are really good made brushes, and like I said, this one is the 203. It's the 203 tapered brush, so it's like the 217 from MAC. I haven't tried washing it yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll hold up just fine, just like the other brushes that I do have from that company. So yes, they are absolutely amazing. I am loving it right now, and I really need to get myself a couple, because you always need these. You really always need these, because you need to blend that baby out every time you do eye makeup application. That's the one thing that makes an amateur from a professional, is blending. You can really tell when someone is still learning when they don't blend that shit out. That is it. Oh, here's another Real Technique brush. I got one more, and I got the eyeliner sets right here. A full-on video on all my brushes. Go ahead and leave me a comment below, and I'll leave you guys a link to all the products down below as well if you're interested in checking that out. Unfortunately, I don't have a link for the ratin-a, so you will have to do a little googling yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.